So it really speaks volumes that the mainstream media isn't covering this. And what it is a petition that's been raised for Brie Larson to resign as Captain Marvel and her role to be played by a gay woman of colour. And this is largely based on this video from Eric July, and he points out that Captain Marvel used to be a black woman by the name of Monica Rambeau. Now it's actually racist for her role to be played by a white woman. And yet Brie Larson constantly calls for diversity, yet she's actually taken the role of a former black character. So it's quite ridiculous what's happening. You have this actress calling for diversity, yet she's actually taken the role of a black character. It's just nonsense what this woman is doing. And if you have a look at the petition and the comments, this one for example, it says, as a black man, I would like to see more black representation in superhero movies. Plus she should live by what she preaches and steps aside. So it shows that people aren't happy. And that's the whole point that I want to really get across. These petitions and these videos enables people like you and me to voice the particular issues that we have with the movie industry. So let's say for example 10 years ago Captain Marvel was made. It was very difficult for people to actually voice our real genuine concerns. But now it's actually quite easy. We can make videos, post tweets, support petitions that actually outline the specific reasons of why we're unhappy of what Hollywood is doing, and the actual diversity that they're claiming and preaching for isn't actually what they're making. You have Brie Larson, who's obviously a white actress, blonde hair, yet she's actually taken the role of a black character. It's just ridiculous what is happening. It's complete hypocrisy. And Eric July is a great YouTuber, a very popular YouTuber, so I'll put a link to his video and to also this article. But the whole point is that we now have a voice. And in the past, people did have power. So let's say there was a movie that you didn't want to go and watch. You obviously wouldn't go and watch it, and that means the production company would lose money. But they wouldn't actually understand the specific reasons of why movie fans are unhappy. But now we can. These videos and these petitions outline the specific reasons, and that's why it's important. We need to support people like Eric July in these petitions that call out the whole hypocrisy of people like Brie Larson to actually make a change. And like I pointed out yesterday in my video where Brie Larson is criticising Marvel about the lack of diversity and how they should move more quickly, yet it's not actually Marvel. What it is, it's countries like China and Russia who would ban gay movie characters. So if Marvel did make a movie featuring a gay character, Russia would almost certainly ban it, and perhaps even China. So Brie Larson is not only being a complete hypocrite by calling for diversity and then playing the role of a black character, but she also doesn't really understand the real issue. It's not the American society or European society that's holding this progress back in having more inclusivity. It's actually countries like Russia and China, and Brie Larson just doesn't understand that. Brie Larson actually went out to a fashion show in China, yet if they released a movie based on a gay character in China, they would ban it. They did that with the Queen movie. They cut a lot of the sequences from Queen movie, from the Bohemian Rhapsody movie, because it featured gay content. So that shows that China would not accept a gay character. Yet Brie Larson is actually criticising America, society, and Marvel. It's just ridiculous what is happening. So that is why these petitions are important, to actually pinpoint the particular reasons and the particular issues that we have with Hollywood and people like Brie Larson. Now, whether Brie Larson does resign and step aside remains to be seen, or how Marvel will react to it. But we also saw this as Star Wars. So there was a petition against Star Wars for Last Jedi to be made. And obviously it wasn't remade, and it never would be remade because of the cost involved. But it did cause a lot of negative publicity that really taught Disney and Lucasfilm a lesson. And I think that's going to happen with Marvel. Marvel will learn a lesson, and that is to take the original characters like Monica Rambeau and to turn them into the movie character, not to turn them into the white character and have a white actress play that role and then call for more diversity in a completely hypocritical way. And it appears that Marvel did not have the backbone to make Captain Marvel as the original character. And also, the comic books are not selling. Captain Marvel comic books have been launched 4 times, and each time they failed to sell. So this character is not interested in, there's no demand in Captain Marvel. Yet Marvel keep producing the comics, and they keep telling us that we should have more diversity, yet they had a black character who they turned into a white character just to try and make more money. But it just really pinpoints what can be done these days using social media and people coming together and pointing out why we're not happy. And Disney and Marvel will listen, because they have to, because they don't want this negative publicity. But it also shows that the mainstream media is not covering it because they're protecting Brie Larson, because they want Brie Larson to be effectively a queen, a sort of role model, and she is in the Times 100 most influential people. So the media are not going to attack Brie Larson on her behaviour or why she's a hypocrite, because they want to have interviews with her. It's all access media protecting Brie Larson so they can get interviews with Brie Larson to help them to get the SJW fans to actually support her. But this may change things, this petition and these articles like this may change how Brie Larson is treated. So again, I'm going to link to this article and the petition, and if you'd like to support it, that's completely your choice. And also leave your comments below, and also like and subscribe. But this has to stop. This complete hypocrisy has to stop, because it shows it does not work, and movie fans are not happy with it.